Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen incoming, looking at what's going on this week. We've got the latest 3.23 PTU patch, which is close to being open PTU. We've got the This Week in Star Citizen post from CIG and a dev response with clarification, intentions of the engineering gameplay and ships exploding. When do they explode? Why do they explode? All that sort of stuff. So let's jump into CIG's This Week in Star Citizen post. Alpha 3.23 is now available to Wave 2 testers. We'd like to take a moment to thank all of you that have taken the time to dive in and check out all the new content on the PTU. Our team continues to hammer away at the remaining issues to help improve stability, and if all goes well, we'll open up to more testing waves soon. In other news, the response to CitizenCon 2954 has been nothing short of extraordinary, with tickets now available. We've already exceeded attendance records from any previous Star Citizen gathering to date, and we expect to fully sell out soon. There's only the standard tickets available, and now the other ones are fully sold out, so I think it's within, there's a couple of hundred left, I believe, roughly. As we speak, our team is gathered in Manchester, meticulously planning what's shaping up to be our best show to date. We can't wait to see you this October. Speaking of gatherings, Chad McKinney and Jake joined in the fun at Bar Citizen Chicago over the weekend. More than 100 of you showed up for good food, great discussion, and a heap of giveaways. As always, these events really charge us up for the journey ahead. Thank you for coming out. We're excited to share more information on the continuation of the Bar Citizen World Tour very soon. I do recommend people, if you have a Bar Citizen with CIG attendance in your area, go down. It's great. You can ask a load of questions. They're nice gatherings. You can meet a load of like-minded Star Citizens, or even not like-minded ones, and have great discussions with them. And they have these giveaways. They give away things like Banu cubes and ships, and they have lots of stuff going on. It's a cool little fan meet, and these are typically just CIG attended rather than ran by CIG, but yeah, they're pretty good fun. But what's happening this week? Later Tuesday, we've got the narrative team. They're going to be effectively reposting the manufacturer portfolio from the vehicle maker Mirai, which effectively are a branch of MISC. This was originally in a jump point vault, so the sort of subscriber area. Thursday, we've got Inside Star Citizen, which is going to be talking about Arena Commander updates in 3.23, from new gameplay modes to the return of custom lobbies. It's going to be cool though, because they're going to be talking about the engineering gameplay. On Friday, enjoy a Star Citizen live Q&A session with the UI team. If you want to ask about star maps and Mobiglass stuff and all things UI, there is a thread which I will link down below on Spectrum that you can post your questions to, but that show is going to be on 3 p.m. UTC on the Star Citizen Twitch channel on Friday. You can also expect the April issue of Jump Point for subscribers, so if you're a subscriber you can get hold of that. On Saturday, Atmo Esports' System 7 race returns with a double header on Horizon. You can see them on the Atmo Esports Twitch channel. Other things happening this week, I'm expecting 3.23 to go to Open PTU by the end of the week. At least that is my expectation. We have had a new EPTU patch for 3.23, so the sort of latest PTU build. EPTU, PTU, in this sort of situation, not really different at all. They're just on a different drop-down from the Star Citizen launcher. So if you want to play in 3.23 and you have Wave 2 access at the moment, which should be going out to more waves very soon, then make sure you're on the right drop-down and update the game appropriately. So, things that were updated in this latest EPTU patch. Character customizer updates. They've added DNA blender slider. There's some fixes for some unnatural shading on the sort of ocean foam. They've updated the star map list items to match the rest of the Mobiglass. There's been shopping experience updates, so they've set shopping pedestals to work properly with connected entities. They've added the correct building blocks canvases to pedestals. They've added strings for types under the purchasable component for all vehicles and some other items. They've corrected some racks that were displaying UIs incorrectly. They've added a progress bar to ship scanning UI, and the Argo Mole has had its flight tunings tweaked to give it a bit of character. The MISC Prospector's HP tunings have also been done again to give the ship some character. They've decreased the damage of non-charged Ares ion bullets. There's been some water visual tweaks, but also performance pass on water, as well as performance passes on general servers and Vulkan integration. Just want to reiterate that Vulkan, that's available in-game as basically one of your graphics options, changing to that at the moment is probably worse than the DirectX 11 support, so maybe stick with that in the moment, unless you want to test Vulkan, because obviously the reason they put it in there, even in an early state, is so they can get some feedback on that and some metrics and data. There are a load of bugs that they fixed in this patch as well, and it's really ploughing towards an open PTU. There are still several major known issues that they're trying to iron out before an open PTU, or at the very least the live build, so bear that in mind as well. My current release date guesstimate for the live build of 3.23 is the 2nd of May. With Alpha 3.23 in mind, though, and when we were talking about the engineering gameplay, there was a question I saw on Spectrum, basically talking about engineering and hard deaths. So the question basically was, the engineering mode that's currently playable in Arena Commander with 3.23, why do ships explode when they reach 0 health? Rather than having the sort of components drive the gameplay and have the ships disabled instead. At the moment, the gameplay is get the shields down of the A2 and then blow the ship up. So shouldn't the gameplay be more repair, recovery, bringing these ships back? Why have the hard deaths in this game mode when we know that's not the goal? Savral's CIG responded to this. Maybe worth clarifying. We are still aiming for hard deaths being the result of critical failure, which can be either your power plant exploding or something that has a similar destructive force. In general, that will destroy the structure of a ship in an extreme way. So, what you will encounter more often in a normal ship fight is your ship items failing by them getting destroyed, which can already be experienced in the Arena Commander mode. Your ship items failing will render you inoperable, you therefore lost the fight and either wait for someone to repair you or you might get boarded. But let me be clear, this is not something we can do in this patch. This is something for the future. It requires a lot of planning and thinking to do it properly. Changing this has a lot of consequences for the rest of the game. So we should not do it just to make it work for this one experimental mode. Yes, there are technically 3, I know. Let me give you an example. In Arena Commander, we currently define a win by you making the other ship explode and kill the other pilot in that explosion while you are still alive. This is something that, with our intention, would not work anymore, since you might be still alive on a ship that would be floating inoperable. So, TLDR, we did not forget about our intentions, it's just not something for now. So that's really good to know. Obviously, the plan is to have Death of a Spaceman, so people are sort of aware of their mortality. That sort of helps drive gameplay. You don't want to die. And your ships, they're typically going to be disabled in fights, and then you can potentially repair them. And they're not just going to explode every time you get shot and you lose a battle. You are often just going to be disabled there. Yes, people might still be able to shoot you loads and potentially make a system go critical. I'm really interested in seeing where sort of escape pods and escape rafts and stuff like that, where their gameplay goes. Am I going to be literally picking people up that are players or NPCs and stuff like that regularly because they've ejected, and is it going to be generating missions? I'm really interested to know what you're thinking of Alpha 3.23, if you're playing that. What do you think of all the features in that? Are you looking forward to later in the 3.23 cycle with them putting cargo and the hangars and ship modularity with the updated Retaliator in? If you want to hear more from Zin and myself, then please check out our podcast that we did yesterday. We're looking at my face and game, and people are voting on that. And we talk about a load of other subjects, including a Star Citizen minimum viable product for a 1.0 release. Whatever your thoughts or questions are, please tell us in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Welcome to Jurassic Park. You want to see the wonders of the internet and protect yourself online? Come to Jurassic Park with the link nordvpn.com/BoredGamer, or click the ones below. They do move in herds. Nord was so preoccupied whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. Not only do you get big savings with that link, but also top-tier encryption and servers with no limits or borders. I want to be from sunny old England. I don't know why I'm doing an English accent, I am English. Or on the Isle of Newburgh, wherever Jurassic Park's set, then you can. You can be a clever girl. But remember, you didn't say the magic word. I can't remember any other Jurassic Park quotes. Get NordVPN today. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For April, we're giving away a Hornet F7C Mark II, that latest medium fighter. It also comes with a lifetime insurance and a game package, so you can play Star Citizen, bam, just with that. It's all you need to play. And if you get involved with the Overdrive Initiative missions, you may be able to upgrade that to an F7A Mark II. Just comment on any of my videos made during the month to be in for a chance of winning that. Every video is effectively another chance to win. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video, and thank you so much to the people that support the channel and go that extra mile with the join button under my videos, giving a little bit each month. They get some exclusive content and badges and help shape the channel a little bit, but also help allow us to make a video pretty much every day. There's also Patreon for people that are interested in that. Any of the affiliate links below my videos help support the channel, but so does commenting and liking and subscribing and sharing these videos too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.